Good morning, everyone. This is Chit, and welcome to the Meet Your Spirit Guide HSI webinar. I want to do a quick sound check just to check that all of you can hear me clearly. Please do put it in the attendee chat so that we know that you can all hear us clearly. As you do that, I would recommend that you take some time now to look at your pre-webinar exercise, look at the questions that you need to ask, and start to ground and balance yourself. You can use the universal affirmation to ground and balance yourself and just take 5 minutes to be in silence before we start the navigation. Thank you very much. I've received your feedback. It seems like everyone can hear me. If for whatever reason in the middle you feel like you cannot hear, just disconnect and connect again. And like I said, don't worry, you will receive a recording, and so you will be able to experience the full webinar even at a later stage. That being said, let's take these 5 minutes to ground and balance ourselves, and then I will hand over to Blossom and we can start the navigation. Once again, good morning to everyone. To those of you who are just joining into the webinar, please take some time, take about 5 minutes to ground and balance yourself, reflect on your pre-webinar actions, questions that you have to ask through the navigation, and use your universal affirmation, and we shall start shortly. Once again, for those who have just joined, take 2 minutes to ground and balance yourself. Use the universal affirmation and reflect on your pre-webinar exercise. Reflect on the questions you have chosen to ask, and we start within the next 2 minutes. All right, wonderful. I think we have everyone in the navigation in the webinar. Thank you so much for joining in. Welcome once again to the Meet Your Spirit Guide webinar. Like I said, hopefully you've grounded and balanced yourself and are now excited and ready to go into the navigation. Having said that, I'm now going to hand over to Blossom to start us off on this beautiful navigation.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Blossom, and I'm going to be navigating you through the Hypnotherapy School of India Meet Your Spirit Guide webinar. Thank you all for joining in on this Sunday morning. Take a few moments, breathe in and breathe out. Another deep breath, breathe in and breathe out. Make yourself comfortable, sit comfortably. Relax, and let's start. Now take a few moments to settle into your posture and make yourself comfortable. Then very gently close your eyes and relax. Become aware of your breathing. Notice the rhythm and pattern of the breath. Do nothing for a while. Just be content to contemplate. Contemplate on your breathing, breathing more deeply. And now begin by paying attention to the whole of your body as one, from the top of your head all the way down into your fingers and down into your toes. Be aware of your body as one, every nerve, muscle, and fiber. And take a slow, deep breath. Slowly in and slowly out. And another. And allow yourself to relax a little. Relax deeply. And feel your roots going from the soles of your feet, going deep into the ground until they meet bedrock. And with a tingle, feel them binding on securely. As they do, warm, thick, velvety earth energy slowly flows back into your feet, your legs, knees, thighs, into your stomach, the solar plexus, the chest, warm, gentle, tingling. Now moving to your arms, to your fingertips, moving back into your shoulders, your neck, slowly up into your head, helping you to relax. Even your ears feel warm and tingly with this wonderful velvety energy. Stay in the moment. Scan through your body. Look for any places where aches and pains are, where it's tense and stressed, and let this earth energy find a way there, relaxing and soothing, relaxing, soothing, and healing. Allowing the body to be still, relaxing, soothing, healing. becoming comfortable and sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete, whole in this very moment. And in this moment, reflecting the sense of wholeness as you observe your body. At this moment, as you are reflecting the sense of wholeness, you know the reason you are here, and your intentions are pure. Your intentions are to experience and learn. Experience and learn. And for this, you recall your affirmation to align all your energies. And now, very clearly, with intent, repeat your universal affirmation. I now choose to completely, deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. Stay in the moment, allowing the process to unfold. And now going deeper, repeating to yourself, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. You now feel the release. Experience it. Know that you are releasing. As you repeat to yourself again, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. Saying again, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. Experience the release, balance yourself. Balance yourself as you repeat again to yourself, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. Repeating again, very lovingly, very gently, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. You need to let go of all that does not serve you in the here and now. It is time to reinforce this wholeness, completeness, and aligned feeling. You understand the importance of being whole and complete. As you repeat to yourself again, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself and release all incompatible thoughts, actions, words, deeds, energies into the universal light. You are now whole and complete, safe and secure. And you now contemplate all things, past, present, and future. You see your life within the bigger picture, the total context of cosmic time and space. The totality is absolute reality. You see yourself as an integral part of something much bigger, something truly vast, the all itself. Just as the cells of your own body work together to form a greater unity, a living being, so your body as a whole is like a single cell in the fabric of the universe. Along with every atom in the universe, you contribute your role to the unfolding of its grand design. And as your consciousness expands and your mind stretches out to reach and touch the vastness of eternity, things change greatly in perspective. And shifts occur in their relative importance. You now realize that life is what you make of it. You now learn to put things in perspective and focus on your true values and priorities in life. You tune into the presence within and understand that you are energy. You are the vibration. You are the frequency and the pulse of the universe. And as you do that, you start to visualize and imagine. Visualize and imagine that you are standing on a river bank. Take your time. And as you stand at the top of this river bank, stand for a moment and let the sun's energy blend in and add its strength to yours. The image becomes clearer and clearer, and you start looking at the water below, so slowly moving. You can hear the sounds of it as it cascades over rocks and a tree lodged into the other bank. The spray is filled with rainbows. Take a moment and let this image crystallize. Enjoy this beautiful place, this beautiful moment until you hear my voice again. As you are enjoying this beautiful moment, this beautiful place, look up at your surroundings. It's a vast open plain behind you, grass slowly moving and whispering in the warm summer breeze. The river is cut deep into the ground, a bit of a distance below you. So you are going to have to look for a path to go down. You find that path and you walk slowly along the ridge of the bank. You notice that birds dance and dive in the sky. Their chirping as they communicate to their fellows fill the air. Sky is so clear and blue. Clouds flit across, pure, white, fluffy. The sun is approaching its zenith, so you have not got the full heat of it yet. It's still warm, though not uncomfortable. It's a beautiful day, a great day to be walking through nature. Wild flowers peer through the plain grasses. Brightly colored sunflowers gently bob their full heads above. As you walk, you come to a bit of a dip. The ridge gently moves down to the river's edge, and you find yourself in a large open space with the river gurgling and flowing beside it. There are some dwarf trees. You can see their roots, flowers, and sand, and you find a space to sit. It's just one of those summer days, lazy, hazy summer days. Explore a bit now. Put your hand into the water. It is so clear and pure, cold yet so revitalizing, full of energy. Watch the fish slowly swim through the water, all clearly seen. Birds sing, their songs so beautiful as they sing to their mate. You can see several different types in the branches of the dwarf trees. They know you won't hurt them or scare them, so they also sing their songs of welcome to you. Squirrels scurry, cheeks bulging with their winter feed. The sun has just about reached its peak. As you walk over to stand in the middle of the clearing. And as you stand in the middle of the clearing, notice what you are wearing. You will remember when you get back. Your mind is now full of anticipation, excitement. You get a knowing, a feeling, and you remember the reason you are here. You know that the universe is going to guide you to meet your guides, to recollect and recall that our guides are always there to help us and guide us on our journey in life. And our lives can be deeply enriched by this meeting and connecting with them. Their guidance is profound and invaluable, and we are wise to ask for their assistance. Remember, they do not tell you how to run your life, but provide gentle encouragement and support to keep you on the path of your true destiny. You remember you have free will. And you stand there and take time to understand this. Take time to understand this. And as you come to understand that the guides will provide gentle encouragement and support to keep you on the path of your true destiny, you start to notice in the distance the most magnificent, beautiful mountain you know or have seen or can imagine. This magnificent, beautiful mountain forms in the middle of the clearing in front of you. And as you get clearer of the understanding, it gradually comes into greater focus. You now get a sense of the mountain and feel its overall shape. You notice its lofty peak, or maybe peaks high in the sky. The large base of the mountain rooted in the bedrock of the earth's crust. It is steep or maybe gently sloping. Notice how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful, whether from afar or up close. Take a few moments to clearly get an image and a view of this magnificent, beautiful mountain. Perhaps as you see it, your mountain has blanketing its top and trees reaching down to the base, or just rugged granite sides. There may be streams and waterfalls cascading down the slopes. There may be one peak or a series of peaks, meadows or high lakes. You notice, you experience. And as you notice and experience, you start to realize that this mountain has a purpose. It is teaching you that even to be guided, you need to put in the effort. You need to be in action. You need to walk through life and not let anything hold you back. And as you understand and notice this, you start to see a path that leads to the mountain. And as you focus and look closely, you notice as you go closer and closer that the mountain has a flight of steps carved into it. Small steps, little steps you can take and put in effort bit by bit to reach your goals. And your goal today, in this moment, is to meet your guides. You slowly start to walk along this path towards the mountains and the steps. You take those small steps towards guidance, towards clarity, towards answers, towards transformational results. You reach the bottom of the steps and look around again at this magnificent, beautiful mountain. And now you walk up the steps. You are on purpose, with focus, with belief. You take one step at a time as you walk up with focus, on purpose, and with belief. And now you are at the top of these steps. And as you are at the top of the steps, you notice and find yourself on a comfortable and flat platform. Firm ground, completely balanced and aligned. And you stand here and remember to call on the power of your affirmation. This affirmation will connect you to your guide. It empowers you to ask for clarity. It enables you to seek guidance. And as you stand here, you begin to realize and believe in the guidance of the universe. You are excited to be here, excited to receive the words of wisdom you have long been awaiting, and you slowly start to repeat your affirmation. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. Notice how your energy expands. You yourself enhance your energy. You expand yourself as you repeat again your affirmation. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. As you expand your energy, you notice from this landing, from this platform, another set of steps leading to a higher space. And you know again, you need to seek the power of your affirmation as you repeat, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You can now see the steps sparkling, clear, crystal clear, colors, and the power flowing through it as it slowly starts to beckon you towards it. And as you walk towards the steps, you enhance your energy by repeating to yourself, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You add color to the steps. You notice the color which is right for this journey. Feel it as it adds to the steps, and you start to slowly move up the steps, repeating to yourself, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You are now at the top of this flight of steps. And as you are there, you notice there is pure white light in front of you and all around. And you repeat again, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. And you can now feel the gentle breeze of this higher space and the energy from this beautiful white light in front of you, all around you. Take a moment. Let the white light that is in front of you and all around you to settle. See the colors in the light, the air about you charging up. The sense of excitement is alive inside you. Notice the feeling and experiences as you stand in this beautiful place. And as you stand in this beautiful space, excited, you notice above you a cone of pure white light coming down slowly to meet the flat ground. It matches speed and slowly blends in. As it does, the energy levels climb again, the vibrations raise, the choir sings in exaltation, such a feeling of joy, and yet so calm and tranquil. And you look, and in the center, right in front of you, a beam of pure light appears and touches the ground and expands until it is entirely in front of you. The light is opaque, but you can see a figure in there. Remember, each one of you is in a beautiful place. Each one of you will experience it differently. Notice this figure, and as it clears, notice what you see. What does your guide wear? How does your guide look? Notice the ageless wisdom in their eyes. It doesn't matter if you can see your guide or not see your guide. Just know, experience, and feel. Use all your senses as you experience this beautiful moment. Your guide slowly approaches you. You are excited. You know you are safe and secure. This immortal spiritual being is your guide. You are feeling so safe, so secure, so loved. Just enjoy this moment with your guide. Just stay in the moment with your guide. Now that your guide is here, thank your guide for coming, for guiding you. Thank your guide for being there always. And as you look, the guide moves towards you. And you can now ask a name that you can call them. It is not important to your guide, but if it is important for you, ask, what is your name? You will receive an understanding of a name. They may say it in words, they may say it in pictures. You may just feel it, you may just sense it. Notice any emotion or feeling or sensation that you experience as you make contact with your spirit guide. It might be a tingling somewhere in your body. It might be a fragrance. You may notice a symbol A symbol might appear in your mind. Whatever happens, remember this, or this will be the sign of this particular guide. And now, very gently and being on purpose, ask the guide what is their purpose. Is your guide here to teach you? Is your guide there here to guide you? Is your guide a musical guide? Is your guide here as a relationship guide? Is this guide a health guide or an artistic guide? Find out. Ask. You know that guides have specific purposes and they're always there to support and guide you at particular times in your life. So ask them. And as you ask, listen carefully, listen actively, savor this moment as you stand there and ask. And once you have got an understanding of what this guide is here to tell you, you can ask your guide any question. Remember, you had worked on questions that you would ask. Ask the questions that you may have earlier framed, and you will receive an understanding. Ask one question, the most important burning question that comes to your mind in the here and now. Ask that question. Notice, is that the question that is coming up in your mind as you stand there in front of this guide? Take the time. Ask your question. If another question comes up from your mind and you want to ask that, ask one question, the most important one that comes up in your mind in the here and now, and await a response from your guide. Notice the response. Notice their words of wisdom, the signs they give you, the expression. Get a full understanding from your guide as you stand there once you've asked your question. Stay in the moment. Mentally make a note of your understanding. Understand, experience, stay in the moment. Once you have received the information to the question that you asked, thank your guide for the guidance. Ponder what they have said. Understand, experience, and stay with the moment. And now, with a final gesture, your guide steps back into the column of light. And as they do, they may hand you a final word, a power word, a power word that will guide you and show you the way forward. Notice this. Also notice their eyes, the wisdom. Notice as they smile at you and express warmth, as they step back into the column of light. The column of light turns opaque. It is just a silhouette waving, and the light retracts to the top of the mountain above the sky. And you notice that your whole body is tingling, tingling and full of power. And you now find yourself back on the platform. You are now ready with your second question. As you stand here, you now call on the power of your affirmation for a second time. This affirmation connects you again to your guide. It empowers you to ask for clarity. It enables you to seek guidance. You are excited again to receive the words of wisdom, the words of wisdom that you have been long awaiting. And you slowly start to repeat your affirmation. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You start to expand and maintain your energy. You put in efforts every single moment to expand and maintain your energy. You repeat again. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. And you now realize that putting in efforts every single moment, your energy expands. And the energy from the affirmation that you just said expands. And as the energy expands, you notice another set of steps on the platform, leading again to a higher space. And you're excited. Your effort is bringing in results. As you repeat, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take and achieve transformational results. You can see the steps now clearly, sparkling, crystal clear, colors, power flow it, slowly beckons you towards it. You add more energy, you put in more effort, you repeat your affirmation. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You can add color to the steps, color which is right for this journey. Notice how when you add color, it gets added to the steps and you start to move towards the steps and up the steps. And as you walk up the steps, one step at a time, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You are now at the top of these steps, and you see light, all white, all light, all pure, all white, all light, all clear, pure light. As you focus on the present, I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You can now feel and experience the gentle breeze of this higher space you have come to. And you now experience the energy from this white light that is all around you. For a moment, allow the white light and all the energy around you to settle. See the colors in the light. The air above you and about you is charging up. The sense of excitement is alive again inside of you. And you notice something is happening. And you see and feel a cone of pure white light slowly coming down to meet you. It matches speed and slowly blends in. And as it does, the energy levels climb up, the vibrations raise, the choir sings in exaltation. It's a feeling of pure joy and yet so calm and tranquil. And then slowly, right in front of you, a beam of pure light appears and touches the ground. And it expands until it's entirely in front of you. The light is opaque, but you can see a figure in there. Notice this figure. Each of you will experience this differently. Just experience it. And as it clears, notice you see and meet your guide. Notice what your guide is wearing. Notice how this guide looks. Is it the same guide you met a moment ago? Notice the ageless wisdom in their eyes. It doesn't matter if you can't see your guide as clearly as you would like to. Just feel it, experience this guide. This may be the same guide you already met or a different guide. Just experience it. You know you will connect with the guide you most need for the second question that you have. As your guide comes close to you, you are excited, safe, and secure. This immortal spiritual being is your guide. You are feeling so safe, so secure, so loved. Just enjoy your time with this guide. Experience, feel, sense. Now that your guide is here, you're looking at your guide. Thank your guide for guiding you. Thank your guide for coming now. As you look at your guide, the guide moves closer towards you. If you need, you can ask, "What is your name?" Listen to the answer. You will receive an understanding of a name. Notice any emotion or feeling or sensation that you experience as you make contact with this spirit guide. It might be a tingling somewhere on your body. It might be a fragrance. You may notice a symbol. Remember this, for this will be the sign of this particular guide that is standing there in front of you. You may ask your guide, what is the purpose? Is the guide here to teach you, to guide you? Again, notice and ask, are you a musical guide? Are you here to guide me in my relationships? Or are you here to give me counsel on my health? Or are you an artistic guide? Guides have specific purpose and are here to help us at particular times in our life. Ask. And you know you now have a second question, and this guide is here to answer your second question. So ask your guide the second question that you had earlier framed, and you will receive an understanding of an answer from that guide. If another question pops up in your mind in lieu of the earlier one, ask that question. Maybe that is the question you need in the here and now. Take your time, ask your question, and patiently await a response from your guide. The response may come through their words of wisdom. You may feel it and sense it. Notice the signs they give you. Notice the expression. Observe carefully. Listen actively. Get a full understanding from your guide. Mentally note what you receive. Stay in the moment. Understand, experience. Listen, experience. See and experience. Now that you have received all the information from this guide that you need, thank your guide for the guidance. Take a moment and reflect on what they have said or made you understand. Take some more time. And now, with a final gesture, your guide steps back into the column of light. And as they go back, they may hand you a final word, a power word for you that will guide and show you the way forward. Mentally make a note of this. Notice their eyes as they smile at you and express warmth. And notice and experience the column of light as it turns opaque. Your guide is a silhouette waving back to you, and the light retracts to the top of the mountain above into the sky. And you notice your whole body tingling and full of power. Tingling and full of power, you now find yourself back on the platform. And as you are back on the platform, you now realize you still have another question to ask. And you wonder now, what do I need to do? And the realization comes back. You now need to put in more effort. And you remember and call on the power of your affirmation. The affirmation will connect you to your guide. It empowers you to ask for clarity. It enables you to seek guidance. You are excited to find the answer to the third question that you have, to receive the words of wisdom you have long been waiting for. And you slowly start to put in that effort to take the steps forward as you repeat to yourself, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You start to notice the energy around you expanding. You see how you make a difference to yourself, and you repeat once again, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. And slowly you notice again with excitement, the energy from the affirmation forms another set of steps leading to a higher space. And excitedly you repeat, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. And you can now see the steps clearly, sparkling, crystals, colors, power flowing through it as it slowly starts to beckon you towards the steps. And as you walk, you use the power of your affirmation, putting in more effort. You realize that everything needs effort. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. Notice as you walk up the steps, the colors, the feel as you repeat. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You are now at the top of the steps and you see more white light in front of you. Beautiful, pure, energizing, enhancing white light. And you realize, I have made an effort. I have walked those small steps. And you repeat again, I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You now experience this beautiful place, the gentle breeze of this higher space, and the energy from the white light. Take a moment and let this white light and all the energy, the beautiful energy around you to settle. Notice any colors in the light. A sense of excitement is alive inside you. Experience it, understand it, experience it, savor it. Listen, savor, hear, savor, see, and savor it. And then again, you notice a cone of pure white light coming slowly down from above, coming slowly down to the ground. It matches speed and slowly blends in. And as it does, the energy levels climb again. The vibrations rise. The choir sings in exaltation. It's such a feeling of joy and yet so calm and tranquil. And as you look and notice, right in front of you, a beam of pure light appears and touches the ground. It expands until it is entirely in front of you. The light is opaque, and in the center you see a figure, your guide. And as it clears, notice what your guide is wearing. Notice, how does this guide look? Ancient, ageless wisdom in their eyes. It doesn't matter if you can see your guide as clearly as you would like to. Experience them, feel them, notice them, sense them. Notice, is this the same guide you met on the earlier two places? Or is this a different guide? Get an understanding. Notice. You will connect with the guide you most need for the question, for the third question that you have. As your guide moves closer to you, you are excited, safe and secure. This immortal spiritual being is your guide. You are feeling so safe, so secure, so loved. Just enjoy and savor this time, this experience with your guide. Now that your guide is here, thank your guide for guiding you. Thank your guide for being here now. If need be, you may ask your guide for a name. If your guide is another guide, it is not important to your guide, but if you want to ask a name, ask. Gently say, "What is your name?" You will receive an understanding of a name through words, experience it, hear it, sense it. Notice any emotion or feeling or sensation that you experience as you make contact with this spirit guide. It might be a tingling somewhere in your body. It might be a fragrance. You may notice a symbol. Remember this. Remember this. Now ask your guide, what is their purpose? Is it to teach you, to guide you? What is their role? Are they here to guide you in a relationship or health or music or any other art form or anything else? Ask. Every time you ask, you will get an answer. Guides have specific purposes and are here to help us at particular times in our lives. So find out and savor this moment as they give you the information of who they are and what they do for you. And now you're ready to ask your guide the third question. The third question that you had framed. Is that the question you're going to ask, or has something else come up in the here and now? Whatever happens in the here and now, take your time to ask that question and await a response from them. Notice their response. Is it in words? Is it in pictures? Is it through signs they give you? Get a full understanding. Mentally notice, stay in the moment, observe, listen, experience. Remember, there is no time at this pace. Everything is happening fast. So notice it, feel it, sense it. Mentally make a note. Stay in the moment. And once you've received all the information from this guide, thank your guide for all the guidance. Ponder on what they have said. Understand what they have said. Take time and reflect. It's now time for your guide to step back with a final gesture. Your guide steps back into the column of light. And as they do that, they may hand you a final word, a power word for you that will guide you and show you the way forward. Mentally note this. And as they go back, notice their eyes as they smile at you. Their eyes smile at you and express warmth. And slowly the column of light turns opaque. They are now a silhouette, waving as the light retracts to the top of the mountain above and into the sky. And as that happens, your whole body is tingling and full of power as you find yourself back on the platform. Tingling and full of power. You feel relaxed. You feel calm. And you're going to take this feeling of well-being with you. Your guide time in the here and now is brief in this form, but you know they are always there around you. They're always there around you. And there will be times when there are only one set of footprints on the sand of life. And that is the time when they carry you. You know that whenever you need guidance, direction, for whatever aspect in your life, maybe you can't sleep, maybe there are challenges, whatever, whenever, you can remember your guide and you will be guided. As you remember your guide, you will feel relaxed and calm and tranquil as you do now, peaceful, in charge. Anytime you feel shy or lacking in confidence, you just need to recall your guide and the power words they gave you, which you mentally noted. And this feeling will flow into your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and soles of your feet. And you will be happy, strong, courageous, calm, and tranquil, more confident. And you will remember to take small steps to accomplish your goal. You will also remember that you need to be in action. And to be in action, you need to make the efforts. And as you remember all this, a charge seems to flow through you. The energy from the mountain, from your affirmation, fills you. You now walk back down the mountain with a sense of joy and achievement. And you walk back into the clearing, and slowly the sounds of the river return. The wind blowing through the trees. You relax. It's a beautiful day. And with a deep, deep breath, you repeat your affirmation, knowing you are guided at all times, knowing you are guided at all times, and you need to be present to the moment and put in efforts, planned efforts, and be in action. And as you remember all this, you repeat to yourself your affirmation. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. I focus on the present. I believe in myself. Every day I take small steps and achieve transformational results. You slowly, with an attitude of gratitude, thank everything that made it possible for you to go through this experience, to meet your guides, the mountains, the steps, the platforms, the light, the colors. And you let all images slowly fade. As you close your eyes in the metaphysical realm and open your eyes in the here and now to return to this present moment, having received guidance, guidance from the universe and your guides, connecting with your guides, knowing they are there to guide and support you, and ready to use this guidance in every action you take. You are relaxed, calm, and this well-being will continue to stay with you. Take this mindfulness and self-awareness forward into life beginning now. Take a deep breath and open your eyes in the here and now, experiencing deep calm and serenity. Starting now with 1, higher with 2, further up with 3, fully aware of everything at 4, and 5, eyes open, wide awake. You become aware that your guides are there to guide you. You become aware that you have to put in planned efforts with responsibility and take small steps and be in action, being present to the moment, taking steps to put in the planned efforts with the responsibility to achieve transformational results. You open your eyes, you're back in the here and now, wiser, stronger, and ready to take action. Wiser, stronger, courageous, ready to take action, being present to the moment, taking steps to put in planned efforts with responsibility and achieve transformational results. Take a few moments as you open your eyes. Stay in the space. Notice the feeling all around you. Experience it. Notice your body. Notice your mind. How are you feeling? Welcome back from your metaphysical journey.
All right. Thank you so much, Blossom, for such a beautiful journey for all of us to be able to experience it. As all of you come back, ground and balance yourself. We have a little survey up, more for you to understand how you're feeling. We'll give you a couple of minutes to write down anything, any mental notes that you made from the navigation. Did you receive the power words? Did you receive the answers? And so write them down so that you remember and you can use it in every action that you take. In that time, if you would like to share your experience, if you would like to ask any questions, since we have 5 minutes to take questions, we'd be happy to do that. So I'm going to give you a minute or two right now. All right, so we have a few questions coming in, experiences. I would request all of you if you would like to share what were the words. I have a question. Everything was clear except the river. Why so? The question cannot be answered by anyone other than you. Now you need to look at what was the reason that the river itself was not clear. It felt clear. Because you said the rest of the navigation was perfect and clear. Now what does that river mean to you? And when you say dirty, what does that mean? Take a look, because no one else can tell you. You have to introspect. You have another question coming in. Can the spirit guide be someone who is in your present life?
So again, the answer again is not with us. You look and see, who is this person? Does that person mean something to you? Has that person in real life been telling you something? Maybe your guide is showing you, this is your person in the here and now. Are you doing what the person's asking? Is it appropriate? Are you going against it? You need to look and see yourself, and you will find the answer.
All right, so few more questions coming in. Wonderful navigation, got my answers and keywords. I know what I need to do. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you, Blossom. Totally a blissful experience. Could our guide be our deceased relative?
Again, look within yourself. Find out, was that guide important to you? Was that person important to you? You will find your own answer. You need to ask yourself. Go into this inner world of yours. Do your inner journey. Ask the questions. You will receive your answers.
We have another point. Getting guidance makes life so easy, but I am questioning myself if I am lazy to keep asking help for everything.
It's wonderful to ask, but after you ask, what happens? Is there work to be done? Is there efforts to be put in? Is there action to be taken? Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open is a part of our scriptures. It's okay to ask, particularly when you are confused, when there are challenges and obstacles in front of us. Ask. I always ask. But I'm not lazy. When I ask and I get an answer, I then make planned efforts and I walk my path. And then again, if I experience, I ask. I don't sit in the same spot and ask. Sitting in the same spot and asking is what perhaps in our world we call lazy.
So we have a lot of people saying that they received the answers and keywords. Great, write them down, use them. Um, so, how do you stay connected with your higher self and the divine guides?
How do you stay connected? What do you need to do to keep yourself clean at the physical level? How do you stay clean at the physical level? Do you have a bath every day? Do you brush your teeth every day? Similarly, to stay connected with your higher self and the divine guide, you need to work on yourself. Some point in time, spend time with yourself. Maybe meditate. If you are a student, you know that you have the self empowerment tool. You have the keywords to go within. Use those keywords. Spend time every morning, spend time every evening. You have 24 hours in the day. Can you find 30 minutes to stay connected with your higher self and the divine guide? If you do that, you're always 24/7 connected. Is it possible? Ask yourself, is it possible to stay connected 24/7? Whatever the answer is your answer.
All right, one last bit because we're going a little over time. It was going fine up till the first question, but by the time I climbed the second time, it was quite tiring. It was quite heavy on the body. And I will tell you that you now need to look at it. What is it that came up? Have you been doing the self work that is required? Because when you connect with the metaphysical absolutely everything is peaceful. But if your body and your mind is telling you something, I would recommend that you explore. Look at it because it was not a long period of time. And if the body is telling you that there is heaviness, what does that mean? And what do you need to do? All right. Thank you so very much for this. I was doubtful and now I am clear. Should we meditate on the keyword every day? Whether you would like to meditate, whether you would like to use it as an affirmation in your self hypnosis, whether you would just like to be present to that word. Either way, using that word in your action is what will enable you to truly use this guidance and make a difference to yourself. So it is your choice how you would like to focus on it, but each aspect will help you move towards your goals. That being said, I'm just handing over to Blossom.
I just want to say one thing to all of you. We all are absolute spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. We all can have access to all the divinity, to pure consciousness. But to be able to do that, we need to work on ourselves. And like I said, again, I bring back, if your physical body needs to be clean, what do you do about it? And similarly, put down effort for the physical, for like you do for the physical, for the emotional and mental body. And what would you do? Think positive thoughts for the mental body. The moment a negative thought is coming, say to yourself, erase, erase, erase. Feel good, be non-judgmental, come from a space of love, forgive, let go, be unconditional, be in an attitude of gratitude, and work on yourself. Take 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening for sure.
Okay. And now, as a last thought, I'll just read out an experience one of you shared. Beautiful experience. Thank you for a wonderful gift of guidance. For me, Guide One is an ancient healer. The message she gave: let go of the doubt and fear, and anything is possible, even the most impossible. Everything, just trust. Guide 2, I met for the first time but have experienced in life before. He is ancient, most light, and is a light bearer, showing the path through coincidences and small miracles. The message: be in your own light. And guide 3 is making me aware of new skills. I need to focus more and make more efforts. Thank you so much for sharing. And we really, really feel wonderful when you share from the heart, when you let us know what your experiences were. And on that, thank you so much, Blossom, for making it possible for all of us to be able to do this, to experience this. Just to let all of you know, you will receive a recording. Don't worry if you did get disconnected. If anything happened, you will be able to do the entire webinar again over the next 2 weeks. And you shall receive this by the end of day today. So don't panic, don't worry. I shall be in touch with you. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for taking up this time. It was wonderful interacting with all of you. And the last few words from us.
So thank you all, and thank you, Rachit, and the team for making this possible, and thank you all for getting up early in the morning and connecting to be able to connect back to your guides, which is a normal, natural process where it's our birthright to connect to them. We do make efforts, but we need to be able to do that, to understand that as a physical being. We take things for granted. Make your effort, take these small steps, planned efforts, and be in action. So, like Rachit said, he's going to send you the recording, listen to it. If you have any queries, if there are any doubts, please WhatsApp us so that I can answer you. Have a wonderful day, beautiful day. Remember the power words: do your work, and stay happy and peaceful as you walk through this beautiful life on beautiful planet Earth.
Thank you all. Have a great week ahead, and we hope to interact with you soon. Bye.